Muy buenas tardes tengan todos ustedes. El día de hoy se llevará a cabo la Ceremonia Profesor Honorífico 2018. Nos acompañan en el Presidium Dr. Emilio José Baños Ardavín, rector de nuestra universidad. Dr. Stuart Hirsch, vicedecano de Iniciativas Internacionales y Educación Continua en Odontología, profesor del Departamento de Cariología y Cuidado Integral en Odontología en la Universidad de Nueva York. Licenciado Jorge Roberto Espina Reyes, vicepresidente de la Junta de Gobierno. Arquitecto Agustina Ispuru Gómez, secretario de la Junta de Gobierno. Maestro Eugenio Urrutia Albizua, vicerrector de Posgrados e Investigación. Doctor José Manuel Madrazo Cabo, decano de Ciencias de la Salud. Cirujano dentista con especialidad en estomatología pediátrica, Ruda Aguilera Rocha, directora del Programa Académico de Odontología. También contamos con la presencia del maestro José Antonio Yergo Victoria, secretario general de nuestra institución. Licenciado Carlos Ortiz Rosas, director general de Desarrollo Humano. Licenciado Antonio Sánchez Díaz de Rivera, director general de Vinculación. Asimismo, contamos con la presencia de directores de programas académicos, miembros del Consejo Académico de la Facultad de Odontología, profesores y estudiantes. Pido al doctor José Manuel Madrazo Cabo, decano de Ciencias de la Salud, presente la propuesta del candidato.
Buenas tardes a todos ustedes, distinguidos miembros del Presidium, miembros de la Junta de Gobierno y del Consejo Universitario, señoras y señores. A propuesta sugerida en el seno del Consejo Universitario a través del Decanato de Ciencias de la Salud, hemos pedido al señor rector, doctor Emilio José Baños Ardavín, tal y como lo establece el reglamento respectivo, que solicite a la Junta de Gobierno de nuestra universidad tenga bien aprobar el otorgamiento del grado de profesor honorífico a Stuart Hirsch, vicedecano de Iniciativas Internacionales y Educación Continua en Odontología, profesor del Departamento de Cariología y Cuidado Integral en Odontología de la Universidad de Nueva York. Por tal motivo, solicito de antemano a la cirujano dentista especialista en estomatología pediátrica, Ruth Aguilera Rocha, directora del Programa Académico de Odontología, nos presente al candidato.
Honorable Presidium, queridos todos. El doctor Stuart Hirsch es vicedecano de Iniciativas Internacionales y Educación Continua en Odontología, profesor del Departamento de Cariología y Cuidado Integral en Odontología de New York University. El doctor Hirsch trabaja en el Servicio de Salud Pública de los Estados Unidos previamente a unirse a su alma mater como miembro de la facultad. 45 años después, continúa siendo instrumento para el desarrollo de muchos programas de entrenamiento dental didáctico y clínico en los Estados Unidos y en el extranjero. También se ha desempeñado como investigador titular y coinvestigador de numerosos proyectos internacionales de investigación en el ámbito de la salud. Destaca además como autor de docenas de publicaciones en su campo. El doctor Stuart ha gestionado que el Henry Schein Cares Global Student Outreach Program y la New York University College of Dentistry otorguen en donación los insumos para realizar revisión bucal, extracciones, así como educación en higiene oral, tratamientos de urgencia, operatoria dental en adultos y niños en cada localidad atendida, labor que ha realizado de manera altruista por más de 20 años y que lo destaca como educador en salud bucal a nivel mundial. Destacamos el trabajo y acompañamiento que a lo largo de 8 años ha desempeñado con nuestra Facultad de Odontología en las jornadas odontológicas llevadas a cabo en las comunidades de La Preciosita y San Juan Arcos, Chalchicomula, Ciudad Cerdán, en donde los tratamientos altruistas son realizados por estudiantes de NYU y de UPAEP, lo cual constituye no solo un beneficio para dichas poblaciones, sino una experiencia profesional y cultural enriquecedora para nuestros universitarios. Gracias.
A continuación, pido al arquitecto Agustín Aispuro Gómez, secretario de la Junta de Gobierno, dé lectura al acuerdo de la Junta de Gobierno por el cual se otorga el nombramiento.
Muchas gracias. Buenas tardes. Considerando los méritos personales, las aportaciones relevantes académicas y culturales a nuestra universidad y habiendo reunido los requisitos que para tal efecto se señalan, la Junta de Gobierno, con base en el artículo 108, capítulo 2 del título 5 del Estatuto Universitario, en sesión ordinaria celebrada el día 16 de enero del año en curso, tuvo a bien expedir el siguiente acuerdo. La UPAEP, a solicitud del señor rector doctor Emilio José Baños Ardavín, otorgará el grado de profesor honorífico al doctor Stuart M. Hirsch, vicedecano de Iniciativas Internacionales y Educación Continua en Odontología, profesor del Departamento de Cardiología y Cuidado Integral en Odontología de la Universidad de Nueva York. Dicho grado se entregará en ceremonia ante la comunidad universitaria el día 29 de junio del año 2018. Atentamente, la cultura al servicio del pueblo. Licenciado Juan José Rodríguez Posada, presidente de la Junta de Gobierno, un servidor, secretario de la Junta de Gobierno.
Solicito al licenciado Jorge Roberto Espina Reyes, vicepresidente de la Junta de Gobierno, y al doctor Emilio José Baños Ardavín, rector de nuestra universidad, entreguen el nombramiento correspondiente.
Muchas gracias. Thank you. Congratulations.
Solicito al doctor Stuart Hirsch nos dirija unas palabras.
Vamos a poner a prueba el bilingüismo, así que yo espero que no tengan ningún problema para escuchar al doctor Hirsch.
Hello. Hello. Well, I am humbled and I am delighted to receive this professorship, honorary professorship. I often think that I get these acknowledgements standing on the shoulders of many other people. But I would like to spend a minute, actually 12 minutes, talking to you a little bit about the program that we have and about the partnership that we have developed with UPAEP, and it maybe, yes, no. Yep. Up, I think it's something is happening. Can you go backwards? I can go backwards, okay. Okay. So I'm going to talk as I often would. I'll try to be a little louder so everyone can hear me, and I'm not going to ask if the people in the back of the room can hear me. I will not. I tend to walk as I talk. New York University, the College of Dentistry, has been doing outreach programs for 20 years. We go almost every month to a new site. And if someone can hit that button, we can look at San Marcos with our relationship to each other in a short video.
Si nos hacen favor de poner el video.
So many people running. This was done, I think it's on. This was done, I believe, about 2 years ago on a trip that we had. We brought with us, about 35 students and faculty, and were joined by about 12 students from UPAEP and some faculty from UPAEP. And this video hopefully will give you a feeling of what we do. We see almost 1,000 visits in a week. We work very long hours, 10 or 12 hours a day. And some of us who are old then need to go and get something to eat and fall into bed. The students somehow have endless energy, and they can stay up endless hours. We live in an older park there, volcanic park, and I am lucky enough to have a room in a tree house. And it goes very well. When we began our experiences together about 7-8 years ago in La Preciosita, we slept on the floor for the most part, and that was okay as well. La Preciosita, as you know, is a community with about 800 people run by women, and that's why it's run well. We would come and we would live in their homes, and they would cook for us. There are no hotels or restaurants really, and we would all eat and be together. Okay, I think it's going to happen right now.
We were in San Juan Arcos, which is a small town in the state of Puebla, Mexico, and we did a full clinical outreach program together with our partners at UPAEP. which is a university located in Puebla.
We are here at the San Juan Arcos School to provide comprehensive care for the children, and we're also providing emergency care for the adults in the community, and what that includes is restorations, root canals, and extractions.
NYU ha sido muy amable con nosotros y han venido a México durante los últimos 4 años. San Juan Arcos es una localidad completamente diferente.
The last and the newest piece that we've been doing this year is a community piece where the students go into a variety of community experiences. It could be healthcare experiences, it could be focus groups with the locals, and they get to know what occurs here.
The purpose of our visit here is so that our group, who are dental students, get a feel for the situation, the health situation of the community in general, and what type of services are available to them locally.
We're sensitizing the students to what's going on in healthcare, and how come the people that need the services the most aren't getting the care that they need, and allowing them to realize that, hey, they can do something about it.
They're going to give us a tour so we get lost later.
See? So he's acting as the director currently?
Yeah, right now.
And then they will hire a director?
¿Y van a contratar un director o supposed to be someone there, but it's just kind of all in the air?
The building itself was beautiful, but the director wasn't even hired yet. It was a doctor running as director, running as a physician as well.
So in total, maybe 20 patients a day come for dental care?
¿Como 20 pacientes al día o
20 a 30,
20 to 30?
And they all come with pain, with a problem?
¿Vienen con dolor siempre o?
They don't have enough staff to run the place.
They asked for the government to help these little houses. Last year, 5 houses were helped with water, medicine, a bigger space. And she thinks that this year is this place's turn.
We were able to visit this Casa de Salud, where a young woman was working to essentially assess patients' ailments when they present, not from a physician perspective, but provide them with various medications depending on what it is they might need or how they might feel.
And how many people volunteer here? How many people are working here? It's only her. Oh, it's only her.
When I first applied to this outreach, the thing that I wanted the most to come out of it is to gain as much clinical experience as possible, but coming here made everything different.
I'm just curious, do any of them have family members that live in the United States and work?
¿Alguno de ustedes tiene familia que trabaja en Estados Unidos?
Sí, pues sí.
Where? ¿En qué parte, saben?
California.
California. ¿Alguna otra parte? ¿Solamente California?
Sí, nada más ahí.
California.
Sí.
Only California.
And who is it in their family?
¿Y quién es de su familia? Su esposo.
Ah, your husband.
Sí.
How often do you see your husband?
¿Qué tan seguido lo ve?
No.
¿Hace cuánto que no ve a su esposo?
Como 7 años.
7 years. 7 years.
So does he work and send money home?
Les manda el dinero.
Sí.
Yeah.
I realized that it's much more than what I can gain from this experience, but more so what I can give to the community that I'm in.
After a couple days of doing dental examinations for the kids in San Juan Arcos, we were alarmed. The decay rate was incredibly high.
90% of the kids that we've seen from grades kindergarten through 6th grade have decay, and you're averaging about 14 surfaces of untreated caries. That's high.
Las necesidades son muchas, son todas. La prevalencia de caries, enfermedad periodontal, es altísima. Hay personas que tienen 30 años de edad que ya no tienen dientes.
It's overwhelming because they're my people, you know. We gotta protect them, and it's just, I can't say anything else.
Part of the goals that we have is to help them with, their active disease, but also to educate them, and hopefully when we come back, we're going to see a decrease in their need.
In order to continue this program, we have to continue our partnership with UPAEP.
Y este edificio, justo ese que vamos a visitar, tiene 3 pisos, es la escuela dental.
So this is, we have 3 floors, and this is our dental school.
UPAEP is the local dental school that we've been working with, and they've been absolutely vital to our operations.
Nos vamos a hacer y están en su casa.
Your homes.
There are a number of things that a local partner is instrumental with, but primarily the most important things are helping us facilitate the local government approval process, providing room and board for our group, and of course the sustainability of care and of the prevention that we implement, continuing the preventive measures in our absence.
They check on, is the 2-minute toothbrushing going on? They place varnish with fluoride on the teeth.
Durante el siguiente año lo que tenemos pensado realizar y nuestra responsabilidad es seguir viniendo con nuestros estudiantes a la escuela primaria para implementar de forma continua el programa de cepillado dental.
The hope is that we've made a difference. The hope is that we've changed some of the lives of the children, and that will be carried into their adulthood.
We need a lot of support, and we need people to be excited about it and to see the importance of the program and the need for the program.
By passing the board there, how life could be different, it's, it influences you a lot.
And it made me rethink how I feel about my field in general.
Ojalá podamos seguir adelante en este programa. Me gustaría de verdad que se pueda seguir llevando a cabo y que aprendan de las experiencias que han tenido aquí con nosotros.
Contamos con la presencia del médico Stuart Hirsch.
We hope that we will find over the next several years that we come back a real improvement in their oral health. This hopefully will carry into their adulthood.
So I actually have a 6-hour presentation to give you, but I will cut it very, very short. What I'd like to do is to identify some of my partners here, Kristen and Marissa, and I know that Becca. Hi, Becca. Hi, Becca. And these are the people at NYU that put all of this together, that get us out with 700 kilos of supplies and equipment. And I would like to finish by telling you how we began. I'm thinking it's 9 years ago, two students from NYU, the dental school, came to UPAEP. They were going for their master's degree in public health. And they came here over the summer to take some courses. And they were thrilled with the experience. And they met somebody here, Armando Garcia. And Armando and they had conversations, and the question was, could we had been doing this, do something with UPAEP in order to do something together that would improve the situation in a community, and we would work with that community, and maybe we could get a model that we could move to other communities and affect the health of a large group. And Armando spoke to Ruth, and they showed up at my doorstep on a November day. And Armando tells a very bad story about how obnoxious I was to him. He's lying. I was so lovely and friendly. I guess I wasn't. But Ruth and Armando came in, and I think they were a little nervous. I wasn't very nervous. Maybe I should have been nervous. But we spoke, and it was sort of, oh, okay, let's explore what we could do. We came down, and they took us to several sites. One of the sites was La Preciosita. And when we came in, I always tell the story, it was the dustiest town I was ever in until it rained. And then it was the muddiest town I was ever in. And we met the people there, and they were wonderful. And we stayed in homes which really helped us appreciate what's going on. And again, we saw the children in that town, and all of them had decay, 100%. And we began a program that Ruth and UPAEP maintained during the year, and within 3 to 4 years, we had decreased that 100% prevalence of decay to 50% prevalence of decay. And it is very, very dramatic, very dramatic. So we've been very fortunate to have this relationship and to be able to continue this relationship. So I personally want to thank you. We get so much from you. We are very, very appreciative. Thank you again.
Just a couple of words. Because of the moment, we just have a few opportunities to depart with some sort of real testimonies of how we may foresee or how we envision the mission of our institution. And first of all, I want precisely to thank Dr. Hirsch for precisely bringing UPAEP mission to life. Our mission is to create schools of thought and leaders who transform our society. And we were talking before, after lunch, that this project that we have with NYU is an example of how it is, in fact, possible to deliver that mission. And also, not only to deliver institutionally, But these kind of projects have mainly, have to do with the persons that leader or that coordinate this kind of ideas and people that have the ability to make things happen. So that's something that we recognize today from Dr. Hirsch. And finally, what I would like our students to understand and to recognize on this event is that it really is worthwhile pursuing a meaningful life. We were talking before precisely about that. These kind of experiences are the experiences that we want to generate in the institution. These kind of experiences are the ones that prove that deliver the best from us to others is the best way of having a meaningful project of life. And that's what we propose, and that's what we want to generate and to live with these kind of experiences. So finally, I would like to thank you and to thank your team and your students for your openness and for your empathy with our institutions and with our people. Thank you, Dr. Hirsch, and I would like to end up with a phrase that could summarize this experience. I will thank you for being an inspiration and a living testimony for all of us. Thank you, Dr. Hirsch.
Agradecemos a las autoridades por su presencia y a todos ustedes. Muy buena tarde y muchas gracias.